Hi, moms, dads, grandmas, grandpas, caregivers everywhere. I wanted to take a few minutes to go over core vocabulary with you and discuss some ways that you can use it at home to help your learner learn core vocabulary. So you might be working with a board that might be smaller than this. When we expand the board, we keep this all the same, and all these icons will always be in the same place. But as we add more words, we work out this way. Then we add a row this way. Then we add a row that way. So your board may be smaller than this, and that's okay. You will find so much that you can say in a smaller board. It's important to remember when you're using core vocabulary that it's a language. It is a form of communication for your child who is not yet talking or who is not yet fluent in talking. We always want to hear students talking. Voices are amazing and it's recognizable by everyone they come into contact with. But more importantly than that, we care that our child can communicate with us. We want them to tell us when something's wrong or when they have something to say to us. These things are important more so than talking. We hope that through connecting that language has purpose and meaning, that we start to get some of those verbalizations out of kids. We see it all the time and it's always our hope and goal. But more importantly, we care about communication, and that's what core vocabulary provides to students. So when teaching core vocabulary, it's important to remember that, like any language learning, immersion, repetition, consistency is the number one thing. If I'm teaching a child Spanish, I can't just say, vamos, 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 go, 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 and expect them to be able to reply to me in a full sentence in Spanish, like quiero ir, or I want to go, without that modeling. They need those examples. That's also the extent of my Spanish, so don't get too excited. But they need that modeling. They need us to teach them how to use language. Just like in the English language, we don't just tell a student, ball, ball, ball. We say, do you want to play with the ball? Let's roll the ball. We have conversations all the time, so we need to have conversations with core vocabulary as well. When using core, it's important to remember that you're not going to have every word on here. For ease of access, little prepositions like to or are not going to be on here, and that's okay. So if you're saying, I want go, fill in the blanks. Oh, you want to go somewhere. Okay, well, where do you want to go? There's so many ways that you can use core vocabulary conversationally once you get used to it. It's easy for me because I've been doing it for years. If it's new to you, it's going to take some time and it's going to feel awkward and uncomfortable, and that's okay. It will get easier, I promise. You will memorize the pattern just like your child will, and it will get easy. And you'll be able to have conversations with your child. So some examples of ways to use core vocabulary. During meal times, there's lots of things that you can talk about. And I'm going to bring you in a little closer so you can see what I'm talking about here. So while your child is eating, you can ask them, do you want more? And remember to give them time to look at the word. If they're not looking at where you're pointing, it doesn't mean anything. Are you done? Do you want to go play? You need to put the fork in your mouth. So as you can see, there's lots of ways that you can play around with core during mealtime. It's easy. We have conversations during meals all the time. Another example is during playtime. Ooh, I want that toy. Okay, it's my turn. Can I have it, please? I'm bored. I want something different to play with. No, we're not going to take all the toys out of that box. All right, we're all done. So can you help me clean up? We need to put all of the toys back in the box. There are opportunities for other words in there, but it's important to me to get to the root of the sentence. If I sat there and really overwhelmed the child with 7 or 8 words to make a sentence, it's going to be too much to start off. As they progress, Absolutely. But beginning, you might want to focus on just 1 or 2 words to have a conversation with them. As they begin to get it and use it on their own, you can then expand your sentences to add more words. And for you, it's going to be comfortable for you then to add more words. To start, it might just be easier for you to say 2 words at a time. So how about for bedtime? Okay, our day is done. It is time to go to bed. Do you want me to read you a story? Yes or no? Ooh, I picked this story. Do you like this story? Or do you want something different? While you're reading the story, you can say, okay, turn the page. Ooh, I wonder what will happen next. Look, that's my favorite character. Look what she's doing. Ooh, she told him to stop. He told her to go away. Lots of fun ways that you can play around with core vocabulary. The more you do it, the easier it gets. So I know it's clunky and awkward at first, but just try. I promise. It gets easier the more you do it, like anything you try to do. If you need any help and support, contact us at Madison Facebook page, comment on this video. We're so happy to reach out and share with you. I know it's tough times right now, but we're here for you still. So if you have any questions at all using core vocabulary, reach out and we'll be happy to help you guys out. Good luck and happy learning.